Hello everyone, you can call me Chubby Cheeks. So I'll be taking you guys through whatever it is I feel best fit at the moment. So this is actually for like beginners like you're starting. So if currently you're not starting anything in regards to ALX program, this is not for you. Anyways, now that we have that on the way and we have people who are not supposed to be here not here, and we'll start with the beginners. So first things first, you have to understand that the ALX program, as much as people have been saying it is not for beginners, any and everyone who will say that is someone who doesn't give it the time that it actually needs. But if you're a beginner, you can make it through the program. Why am I saying this? Because going to the hubs, meeting up with guys who are in the cohorts behind me, let's say someone who's in the foundation side, and I'm not talking about foundations for the one you guys you've been doing with Canva. I'm talking about foundations in coding. Anyways, now that we have that off the way, I believe that you guys are doing shell basics, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So what is the purpose of this shell basics? So for the ALX program, Andy and everyone will be using the shell to navigate everything, and you'll have to understand, if I'll be using the shell to navigate, how will I know how to use the shell? So you have to start by getting, these are the basic commands that I'll be using the shell for. So you'll be going through the whole course using the shell navigation. Ideally, you won't be seeing me use this. This is Git Bash and I'm on Windows, and we won't be using Windows at this most of the time. We'll be using Linux, Ubuntu, yeah, and even the terminals and everything that ALX actually give you is Ubuntu. I strongly advise, if you are not having anything. Actually, the reason why I have this is because I need to edit videos and edit my podcast. But apart from that, I don't think I'll be using Windows at any point in any shape, way, or form. You get. Anyways, since you guys need to be using Ubuntu, you learn shell basics and navigation. Why? Well, I'm thinking about taking you through a few basic commands that I think you'll need. There are videos that take you through like a whole thing of this, but I'll try to make this as short as possible and cut straight to the point. Like I said, this is for beginners, and I'll have to take you guys slowly. Then maybe tomorrow I'll do a VI or Emacs. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I do this, then I do a VI after this. Anyways, if you are on a shell, this is Git Bash. This is a Git Bash shell REPL, whatever you call it. Yeah. So you have to know how to navigate. How do I move from this point to the next point? Yeah. So firstly, I'll have to do a couple of things before we get to, like, I don't know. You'll just follow, please. So firstly, you have to know where you are. And how do you know where you are? By tapping PWD. This actually lists where you are in your computer, because you won't be using a graphical user interface like this. This is what people call a graphical user interface, because you can see it graphically. Yeah? They call it GUI. So you won't be using through the graphical user interface like this. So let's assume I press PWD. It said I'm on F. Then I went to code. Then there's this file that I just created at the moment. It has nothing in it at the moment. Completely nothing. I don't know why it's still saying working on it. I don't know. Anyways, since that has nothing, you get to understand commands like touch, and then you give the file a name like readme.txt. You can actually give it a name that you desire, not a must that you give it that name. So this command touch actually creates a file named readme. So this .txt here is called an extension. Like if you've seen .exe, that's an extension. You'll be seeing .c a lot of times. Yeah. So after you've gotten to understand touch creates a file, yes, that's when you'll get to understand about Vmax, ATVmax, Emax, VI. There's also Nano. We'll get to that, but no need to rush. So see, we've created a file called readme.txt, text document. Yeah. So you get to understand command like rm, then you put that file. Actually, I pressed tab to autocomplete. You first type the 3 words or the first 3 words or whatever words if there are many files. Then you press enter. rm, that's removing a specific file. And there's a way you remove a file and there's a way you remove a directory. 2 different commands. You'll get to understand that. Now you see, I've pressed this command ls. ls, it's like show me what's inside here. Like the way we had opened here and you were seeing readme, that's technically this ls. So after you've understood ls, you know how to like create a file, remove a file in the lines of that. That's basically shell navigation. So how do you make a directory? A directory is like a folder. Use the command mk make dir, make a directory. Then you give it a name. Say Lola. Sindio. After you've made Lola, if you write ls, you see I wrote ls here and it had nothing. And if I do ls now, there's this file called Lola and it even has a different color. Let me just do this again. Let me just run this command again. So if you do ls again here, you get to see there's a file and there's a directory. 2 separate things, a file and a directory. The shell actually makes it look different from what you actually think it is. So if you go here to the graphical interface, you can see there's Lola, there's readme. So you get to understand how do I take this readme inside this Lola file. Yeah. So use the command mv, then you write readme.txt, then you put that Lola, that file. Make sure you put the backslash or is it the forward slash. When you do like that, you actually move that directory and there's only one file here. That's when you type ls and get to understand like it's only one file here. And how do you know it's inside there? You have to see D means change directory. Change directory to where? Lola. You can press tab for completion. Once you're inside Lola, the only way to know that your readme is there, you write ls. And you see it's inside there. And as we can check in the graphical user interface, here's the readme. Yeah. This is actually what they call shell navigation. Yeah. You know how to make a directory. You know how to create a file. You know how to get in, get out, to understand. You write pwd to know where exactly you are. If maybe you're in a wrong project and you need to get back to the project that you're doing, you have to know where you are so that you can know where to navigate. Let me show you a good example. Let's say, because you'll have many ALX underscore something. You might be working on ALX DevOps and you're not supposed to be DevOps, you're supposed to be in lower level. So how do you know that? Let's just do another example. mkdir, instead of Lola, say Lily. Yeah. And inside this Lily, touch. Okay, this is kind of a not really a shortcut. I'll call it readme.txt. Sorry, txt. After this, let's go back a bit. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll write this li and then press enter. So what I did, I touch is create. We all know that. But I created a file inside readme, Lily this time, not Lola. And here's the Lily file that we made, and here's the readme that we've currently made. So that's the basics of shell navigation. I actually don't want to make this quite long, but I think you get to understand what and how basic shell navigation works at this point in time. You have to know how to get in files, remove files, make files, because you'll be doing this for a long period of time, and it has to be as easy and as fast as possible for you guys. I don't know, whatever command. This is actually the basic commands. You can actually, if you actually want, you can actually go here. Okay, I am supposed to delete that. I'm not supposed to see that. Anyways, shell shortcuts. You can actually make shortcuts, short commands for your shell. Ubuntu. So, what do I mean? If you make, not really open, custom shortcuts. You know how I can do something and then press tab or whatever, or you see the way we've been writing here, mkdir. This is actually like, there are so many there are a couple of commands written so that you can have that mkdir to make a file. You can actually combine commands for yourself, and after you've combined these commands for yourself, you can actually make, you're typing something, then you press enter, it makes that command work for you. Like, there's someone who's been using git, which has git add, git commit for her, you get. Then there's push. Instead of writing the whole command git add, git whatever, they just do git, it adds that file that they've selected, then they say commit, and they put the commit message. It's just like that. You can actually add like your own custom shortcuts, if I may say. I don't know if we'll be able to see some over here how to add custom. No, this is not actually what I'll be talking about. I don't know. I think I'll add an article. I'll add an article for you guys. Maybe 24 hours after this video has been uploaded, there'll be an article taking you how to like add GNOME shortcuts, whatever, how to customize keyboard shortcuts. Not really, not this one. Customizing keyboard shortcuts, it's like when you press Windows plus that's a shortcut where you press Windows and whatever. I'll add an article that will show you guys how to like customize everything small. But apart from that, first and foremost, you need to understand and know how to deal with this shell stuff. You need to know how to make a directory, how to remove a directory, how to move things. You need to know that. And also, if I'm not mistaken, you need to know how to copy cp. Let's take this cp Lola. You want to copy Lola inside Lily. You can actually do that command. Wait, I forgot the recursive here. Why is this not? Why do they keep saying this? This means this is not just one file. It has things inside. So you need to take even the things inside if you're copying, right? So you need to add that R recursively. Now it's copied everything inside Lola to Lily. CD Lily. So why am I? And when we're inside here, you see there's Lola there. Cut is just to see if, why am I writing cut? I'm so used to shortcuts. Oh my goodness. ls Lola. We'll see what's inside Lola. There's the readme. Yeah, don't like close your mind to this stuff. You can get to like do so much with this stuff in regards to shell navigation. Yeah, it looks Actually, it is so simple. You'll do this until you get like so used to it. So let's put something inside that text. So we'll use the echo command, but you rarely get to use the echo command as you move forward, yeah. But let's just do something where coolant is like eat a banana. You can use that one because there's nothing inside. But if there's something inside, make sure you use two because it'll append. If you put one, it removes everything in that file, yeah. Lola, then readme.txt. So we're going to put wewe kulandizi inside readme.txt. And before that, I want you to see that if we open this, there's absolutely nothing inside. You see, there's nothing inside. No, don't save. So since we've seen there's nothing inside, you see Lily inside Lola, ALX, Lily inside Lola. Okay. If you run that command, it's inside now. If we check it, this is just like a shortcut. If you don't want to be making whatever, you can run that command again. You see, now there'll be two lines, each with the same word, but this one actually appends. But if you do it without that one arrow like this, woo, okay, don't save. If you do it like that, we've removed everything that was in and it's just one. So yeah, you'll have to know how to navigate that and how to like get. So this was just like a basic a small introduction. I hope I didn't take too long. I hope you got value, and if you got value from this, leave a like, subscribe. You can even share the video with one of your peers. I'll be reselling one for like VI and Emacs soon. Anyways, ciao.